It's baseball season, and if you're knowledgeable about Baltimore baseball, it's impossible not to know about the Negro Leagues of America, and particularly one team, the Baltimore Elite Giants. Not elite, the Elite Giants, and we'll get to that in a second. Dr. Milbert Brown, Miss Elmira Thornton, and Ray Banks. Ray and I go back a long, long way. It's great seeing you again.
Great seeing you.
We're in the Baltimore County Public Library on Grand Central Avenue in Owings Mills. In this building is the library and also an auxiliary campus of CCBC. But in this building on 4 different floors is the history of the Negro Leagues, not only in Maryland, but of baseball itself. And thank you all very much for joining us. Now, what we're going to do after the break is Thornton and I are going to talk about ladies that played in the Negro Leagues. Did you know that? And then we'll talk with the guys next half hour, because honestly, it's Good Friday, and you got to get to church. and you're doing TV with us, and we thank you. But coming up, we're gonna maybe shock and amaze you with some baseball history you might not have known about. You see this guy right here? He's the reason Leon Day is in the Hall of Fame. Back to TV Hill. And the bottom line is, America was segregated. It is what it is, unfortunately, is now. You had 2 different baseball leagues. You had the Major Leagues, you had the Negro Leagues. And to study Negro League baseball is to find out about one of the great parts of the national pastime. We're going to talk more with Doc Brown and Ray next half hour. We got to get you to church. I didn't know that ladies played in the Negro Leagues.
There were 3 women who played on a team called the Indianapolis Clowns.
Jersey you're wearing.
The jersey I'm wearing. The first one to come in was Tony Stone, second baseman. Next was Connie Morgan, second baseman, and pitcher Mamie Peanut Johnson.
Now, how did the ladies end up playing professional baseball?
In 1947, when Jackie Robinson went to the majors, it had a major effect on the Negro Leagues. Cy Pollock, who was the owner of the Indianapolis Clowns, wanted to attract and maintain the base, the fan base.
Keep putting people in the seats. To be honest about it, I mean, attendance is a big deal, whether it was the Indianapolis Clowns or the New York Yankees or the Baltimore Orioles or the Kansas City Monarchs. And so they were a sideshow, but they became legitimate pro ball players.
Yes, but I wanted to share with you something that was asked of Tony to do because she was a woman.
Okay.
They wanted her to wear a dress. And Tony said no, she was a baseball player. She was not going to wear a dress. Connie fortunately got some tips from Jackie Robinson on how to improve her game. And Mamie Peanut Johnson's name came from the fact that she was so tiny, like that picture over there, that a team she was playing with said, as small as you are, that you can't strike anybody out. You're about as big as a peanut.
And there you go.
And you know what happened?
She struck
him out.
Got it. We've got to send it back to TV Hill. But this is just part of the history of the Negro Leagues that makes it such an incredible part of American sport. More coming up with these 2 guys.